Trump once asked if Putin would be his new best friend back in 2013. They've now officially met for the first time since Trump became president. And surprise, they reportedly have, quote, great chemistry.
Chemistry, which we saw.
Good bit of chemistry.
The chemistry between them was great.
Here's the rundown. The first official meeting took place at the G20 Summit in Germany. It was scheduled to last 30 minutes, but it ended up lasting over 2 hours. According to Secretary of State Rex Tillerson, there was a very clear positive chemistry between the two, and there was such a level of engagement and exchange, neither of them wanted to stop. Keep in mind, Trump has had a disastrous series of meetings and calls with other world leaders. He hung up on Australian Prime Minister Malcolm Turnbull halfway into a diplomatic call because he got upset, and he called it the worst call ever. Australia is an ally of the US. Russia, historically, is not. But Trump had a much longer meeting with Putin than anyone expected, and by their own accounts, it was very favorable. And yes, the bromance is developing. Trump did bring up the issue of Russian interference in the 2016 US elections. Putin, of course, denied it. The official Russian spin is that Trump accepted this denial, but it's no surprise that the Russian foreign minister would say that. American officials say that they did not relitigate a lot of things from the past and that they're eager to move on. So it looks like the US and Russia are agreeing to disagree on the 2016 elections, and it's doubtful that Trump will press this point, since he himself has called Russian interference fake news in the past. The Russian leader reportedly asked for proof of the meddling, and Trump just wanted to move on in the conversation. White House aides said it was difficult to get Trump to prepare for this meeting. In fact, they wrote tweet-length memos for him about Putin because they think they can get him to read small bites of information at a time. The two discussed a ceasefire deal in southwest Syria as well, but it's hard to imagine such a complicated peace process getting done in 140 characters at a time. Now, Putin is known for the head games that he plays with world leaders, whether it's a stare-down contest or actually bringing big dogs to meetings with Angela Merkel or George W. Bush to try and intimidate them. There weren't any dogs today, but he didn't need them. Trump has repeatedly expressed an affinity for Putin. Putin's endgame is obviously to seem stronger at home, which he certainly achieved today. He even joked to Trump about the journalists giving him trouble at home back in the US. Now keep in mind, this is a man who strictly controls the press in his own country through censorship and physical intimidation. And this is him bantering with the new US president about so-called freedom of the press.
Here we go. Here we go. Thank you.